Hello. One of the climb team members was telling me that she was having a hard time getting her backpack on with weight in it. So I wanted to do a short tutorial for those of you who are not familiar with getting a heavy pack on your back. So I loaded up my pack. This is not the same model that you guys have, but it's still an Osprey pack. It has similar adjustment features. Best way to do this, there's a handle on the top. You want to loosen up the straps so that you can get into it easily, and grab that handle, bend your knees a little bit, and get the pack up onto your leg so that you can rest it. Then you can slide your arm into one of the straps and shift it around to your back. And this is where it's important to have the straps loosened so that you can get the other arm in the other side. I bend over a little bit to get the hip belt fastened. Buckle that and tighten it by pulling these straps. You want the padding centered kind of on your iliac crest, your hip bone. So that's where you're going to be carrying most of the weight. You can then adjust the shoulder straps. You want to make sure that they fit closely across the shoulder. You don't want a bunch of space in there. So make sure they fit properly that way. And then you can see there are stabilizer straps here. You can see how the pack's kind of far away from my back. If you grab those straps, you can pull it in snug so that it sits against your body. I tend to play with the straps a lot when I'm hiking, and it depends on the terrain and steepness, whether I'm going up or down or whatever, and I'm constantly adjusting. If it gets too sore on my hips, I'll put a little more weight on the shoulder straps, and vice versa, just as I'm going along. So you can play with those all the time. There's also a sternum strap here. I don't like to tighten this really tight. I just use it to keep the pack from wobbling back and forth. I've had it too tight before where it kind of feels like it's restricting my rib cage expansion for breath. And when you're at altitude, you definitely want to be able to take deep breaths. So I keep that fairly loose. These also slide up and down so that you can get it positioned in a comfortable spot and not right up against your neck and not too far down. And that's about it.